Hello, and thank you for joining the Champion Within podcast, your premier go-to spot for unlocking your winning mindset. Whether you're an athlete looking to elevate your game to the next level, a coach leading the charge, an enthusiastic parent cheering from the sidelines, or an educator molding young minds, the Champion Within podcast episodes are packed with value, sharing the tools and strategies to unlock your potential and rise to new heights. Hosted by mentor, coach, and mindset leader Kate McCauley. Let's sit back and enjoy today's episode while discovering your champion within. And now, here's Kate.
Soon you're going to be too much to hang out with us. That line from a friend of mine last summer as we were all sitting on another friend's deck sipping some drinks has stayed with me and floated through my brain more than I care to admit. It was actually a compliment when we were talking about different things going on, but it scared me a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Are things about to change because of my business growth? Have you ever wanted to do something, or maybe someone you love, one of your kids, friends, someone you work with has a big goal and they really want to do something, and maybe we or they don't, and we think they're afraid of failure? One of my favorite quotes is, "What if I fail? But oh, darling, what if you fly?" All based on the fear of failure. And I love it because it helps me push through thinking, but what if you succeed? In some situations, it is not a fear of failure. It's the fear of success. For example, I have a high school athlete that I've been working with, and she told me as the captain that she did not put her name in initially to be a captain. It struck me as a huge surprise when she mentioned this to me, because I consider her to be a wonderful leader. As I've watched her with this team, I've worked with them in workshops. She is a standout. I asked, why didn't you put your name in? She very honestly said, I only did it when my teammates really pushed me to do it, because to be quite honest, I was thinking, what if more is expected from me? I don't know if I can deliver that. What if other teammates resent me? This is an example of fear of success. How about a college student who maybe wants to put in for that big internship, but they're putting it off? Deep down, they're afraid that if they actually get it, maybe they're going to have to prove they belong there. And what if they don't? How about a working mom? I have a client who has become a wonderful friend. She has a skill set that people love. They compliment her on it. She's been debating, should I make this little side hustle to bring some fulfillment into her life, because she loves doing this? I keep saying, just get started. Her response, I don't really know where to start. She runs a successful business already. She is at a place in her business where she can pull back and let other people run the show. What if she is successful? This means more time away from her family, more pressure. Maybe there's judgment from people who don't really get it with this side hustle. How about a young dancer? I have a client who has been training, is phenomenal. She gets a shot at a lead role, and all of a sudden she's thinking, I don't know if I can do this. She gets really focused on, what if I mess up? This is the fear of success creeping in. How about the business owner? Take me as an example. That first line I shared with you. How are my relationships going to change? On the verge of scaling your business, you can delay it sometimes. I'll admit, I think I've done that. Why? Because success means more responsibility, more risk. It means stepping out into an area that is way outside of my comfort zone. I was talking with one of my brothers this past week, and I said, I really want to do some more mindset work with different people. And he said, well, who do you really love working with? And right away, I was able to answer that question. He said, I've seen you put up testimonials about how it went well. I said, yeah, I have all these words. I'm really grateful for it. I share it on social media, put it in some emails. He said, well, have you reached out to them and said, do you know anybody else who's similar to you, business, organization, different places, school, whatever, who would maybe want to have my mindset workshop, assembly? I said, no. He said, why not? Honestly, it's probably because I'm afraid. Can I handle all of this? Can I do it? Even though I have those words from so many people. The common theme with all of these things, myself included, Success isn't about just winning. It's about who we become in the process. That can be scary. There are a few reasons why people fear success. The first one is that fear of change. It can shake everything up. New responsibilities, expectations, changes your relationships. And honestly, it's easier to stay in our comfort zone than stepping into something big. There's a fear of judgment. What if people start watching me more closely? What if they don't like this new me? It can bring opinions, and not all of them are positive. There's a fear of the unknown. Success takes you to an uncharted territory. You've never been there before. It's really natural to think, can I handle this? Pressure to maintain it. Once you achieve something, you feel, I need to do this. Can I keep doing it? Am I going to lose it? That's overwhelming. There's also a deep-rooted self-doubt. Many of us think, I don't know if I deserve this success. We've spent so long doubting ourselves that this winning achievement of the goal, it feels unnatural. Here's the key to flipping this. We need to recognize that success isn't something to fear, even if it's scary. We need to own it. I want you to steal a success check-in. You're going to ask yourself a few questions. I have a 3-step process because this fear of success, it's hiding beneath procrastination, self-sabotage, maybe some hesitation to actually take action. Let's go through the steps. When you have something creep into your thoughts and you're wondering, is this fear of success? Use this 3-step process. Number 1, just reflect on it. Ask yourself, journal it, or just answer it out loud. If I achieve my goal tomorrow, what scares me about that? What would change in my life if I succeed? Who might treat me differently? And how does that feel? Step number 2, I want you to flip the script. Let's flip that fear. I love reframing and flipping the script. When you have a thought, let's say it's, if I succeed, people might judge me. I want you to flip it to, if I succeed, I'll inspire others to go for their dreams. Maybe it's, what if I can't keep up? Flip it to, I'll grow into the person who can handle this. Flip the script. Step 3 is I want you to act as if you were already there. Here's how you're going to do this. First, you're going to visualize yourself. And then after doing so, I want you to spend the next 24 hours acting like you reached that goal. Success is already yours. Walk, talk, and make decisions like you are the version of yourself who has already achieved it. The key here is when you're doing the visualization is to focus on the process. Close your eyes, let yourself see it, believe it, so you can achieve it. You really have to focus on how it feels through that process. Acknowledge the tough moments too. See yourself handling them. See how that shifts your confidence and your energy. After that conversation with my brother, I sent a few emails this past Thursday, and hopefully I hear back from them. If I don't, at least I sent the emails because I really do want to love more people with mindset workshops, assemblies. You have to step into it, right? Now, after I sent those emails, I'm here to tell you it wasn't so scary. I did it. And you can do it too, whatever your dream is. Remember, success isn't something to fear. It's something to step into. I'm rooting for you always. Thanks for hanging out with me on Speedy Sunday. Have an amazing week ahead.
Thank you for hanging out with Kate today. And whether you're going to coach, teach, cheer from the sidelines, or hitting the field yourself, remember, mindset is everything. Don't forget to follow the show for the latest episodes, as we all need a little extra motivation, humor, and sanity in our busy lives. Now, go and unleash your champion within you, one step at a time. We're always rooting for you.